This is a school where the incident took place last week, and it is shut down by the state government. But early this morning, the Commissioner for Basic Education in the state is here with other members of his team. The school has been vandalized, perhaps by angry residents after the death of the 19-month-old Pupil. For the state government, the clampdown on unregistered and substandard schools has been intensified with these latest developments. There is, however, a provision for other pupils of the closed Arise and Shine school to be drafted to other registered schools here.
We're also looking at the alternative where we can send the children to. One of the private schools has also volunteered that is going to take care of those children for this term.
Mr. Osai then visited the mother of the child, who tells us that her child just resumed school 2 weeks ago before the incident. She seeks justice.
The people that actually held him, the people that did the thing himself, the children from the school said one auntie held the leg, the son of the proprietress held the hand, the woman was flogging. So there are 3, but it's only 2 that is in the police detention. So 1 is missing.
She told me, Grandma, I said, he said, Obina, auntie, uncle with big mommy tied Obina's leg and his 2 hands. They were flogging Obina like a goat. Obina was shouting, crying, Mommy. Oh, God!
At the State Police Command headquarters, where the 2 suspects were paraded, the police commissioner says nothing will be left to chance.
What is left now?
Weeks after the House recommended 390 million naira as compensation to victims of indiscriminate killings by men of the Nigeria Customs Service in Oyo and Katsina states, the lawmakers are again investigating a similar occurrence. Kolawole Lawal from Ogun State comes with a motion on incessant killings by customs officers in Egbado South, Ipokia Federal Constituency.
I urge federal government to ensure that officers who were complicit and indicted in the killings are prosecuted to serve as precedent to others. Also urge the federal government to ensure that families of all the deceased are compensated. FAO mandate contribution on customs and to liaise with the customs service to ensure that officers of NCS are trained and retrained to avoid killing of innocent people and in the discharge of their duties.
But the motion generates reactions following comments made by the chairman, House Committee on Customs. After all arguments, the House resolved to set up an ad hoc committee that will investigate the allegations. A motion on the urgent need to probe the alleged invasion, siege, unlawful arrest and destruction of lives and property in 5 communities in Imo State, moved by Emeka Chinedu, also enjoyed members' support.
The House also notes with serious concern the alleged invasion, siege and unlawful arrest and wanton destruction of lives and properties belonging to the indigents of the 5 communities, which commenced in the early hours of Saturday, February 12, 2020, by men suspected to be law enforcement agents. The House is aware that the primary responsibility of law enforcement agencies is to maintain law and order and not to wantonly destroy lives and properties.
Another round of protests by legislative aides in the National Assembly. This time, they have taken their demonstration a notch higher by registering their grievances at the Nigerian anti-graft agencies. They carried placards with various inscriptions and marched to the gates of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the Independent Corrupt Practices Commission to table their petitions. They want the anti-graft agencies to investigate an alleged diversion of their entitlements by the clerk to the National Assembly and presiding officers.
Over this same issue, legislative aides had protested at the National Assembly about 3 times. And at one time, the Speaker of Parliament addressed the protesters and promised that this issue, according to him in his words, he said it was unconscionable for aides of the National Assembly to be owed their rightful wages. Wages as important as salaries, what they rightfully deserve. And that he gave us a time limit. He said in a very short time should have been 3-2. 6 months, but this is about 1 full year since that protest, and the salary arrears of 2019 are yet to be cleared.